Hi, welcome back to Settled Carlisle 68. I'm Gary, and behind me is my N Gauge Layout Westmorland, and in this week's video we're going to be covering three topics. So we're going to go through the layout update, which has been quite a bit of work on the layout in terms of adding the base coat grasses, and also quite a lot of dry stone walls, which you'll see. That's meant quite a bit of work over the last couple of weeks. Also going to just touch on some additional lighting that I'm going to fit on the layout. So that's not model lighting, but lighting which I'm going to fit above the layout to give better lighting at the back. And finally I'm going to cover the next project, which I'm going to be building the quarry, which is a little bit of a U-turn from what I said a week or so ago about doing the station. As you'll see, I think it's the better thing to do, so I'm finishing off the back of the layout before moving forwards. Okay, so without further ado, we'll move on to the layout and see what progress has been made since the last video. Okay, so we're at the layout, and you've got the view that I normally have when I'm sat controlling the trains. So I think this is a good view to judge the scenery. I use it to give me a view of what it looks like when I'm, as I say, when I'm sat here controlling the trains. So nothing much happened in the station area on this latest update, other than the acquisition of this new footbridge. So that's a 3D printed bridge that I saw on Facebook, and it is an actual, or it's based on the actual footbridge at the Settled station. So I ordered one of those, came early this week. So it's just a three-piece kit. I think it's four-piece kit. Put it together and then just give it a coat of grey primer, and then just waiting on the LMS crimson and ivory paint now, just to finish it off. But yeah, going on to the other parts of the layout, as you'll see, the central banking there that separates the main line, you'll see behind, and the goods yard has all been grassed up, and as we move along you'll see the first of the dry stone walls, and they're literally over the whole layout to give it that, or hopefully give it that settled Carlisle Yorkshire feel. That's the plan behind it. So you'll see now it's far better defined with the roadways. There's the rail bridge or road bridge that passes over the main lines, and then the roadway that blends away into the back scene. And then we've got all of these dry stone walls that are around the workmen's cottages and the pub. And then as we move across further dry stone walls to the viaduct, and then we've got the work that I've done on what I call Mini Malham Cove. As you'll see from the photograph I've just put up, that's the real Malham Cove. I'm trying to just replicate a much smaller version. Hopefully I'm doing it some justice. And then the idea here is to have a stream or a beck to the right hand arch, and then a rough dirt track to the left. So as I say, lots more grass put down there, but by no means completed. And then just behind that you'll see the quarry, which we'll come on to. That's going to be the next big project to finish off. And then we've got the tunnel, this tunnel mouth with the surrounding dry stone walls. Again, something I've tried to replicate from the settled Carlisle line. And then you've got the tunnel top, more grass, more dry stone walls, with the farm buildings right at the top there. Not decided exactly what I'm going to do with the farm, but basically in the left hand field it's going to be pasture for sheep, and then in this field it's going to be much wilder with probably heather over to the right hand side, and then longer 4mm meadow grass, tufts and trees at the top. So that's to come, but as it stands, the next project I'm going to do is is looking like the Quarry, which we'll come on to. But I just wanted to cover lighting. I think it looks quite reasonable on the videos, but when I did the running session last week, when I'm trying to work on the far side of the layout, or I've been in here all day working, which is, as I say, it doubles as my office, then with the spotlights it can get quite difficult to see. I don't know whether it's the type of light, but I've sort of got a solution to that, which we'll come on to next. Okay, so just wanted to cover lighting. As I said before, it's not ideal. It's not the worst, but just do some more lighting. So made a trip to Wicks on Sunday, and these strip fluorescent lights, which I think are designed for kitchen underlights, were on special offer. So they were £12 each, so I purchased 4 of them. So the idea is going to be to put these over the top of the layout from the full length, and the good thing is that they can work as individual lights. So I think I'm going to put them, say, over the top, but what I liked about them as well, you can just plug in a secondary light, then switch on, and you've got a bank of 2 lights. So I'm going to put 2 at this end, and they'll virtually meet in the middle, and then 2 at the far end, and that should give a lot better light on the layout. It's a nicer light as well, if I can describe it. It's a softer light, and yeah, I think that will be a good addition to the layout. Okay, so this is the final part of the video. So we're just going to be covering the next major project. So once we've finished the ballasting and the scenics of this part of the track or the layout, going to be moving on to the quarry. This is where I'm going to do a few videos on how I'm going to paint and weather this rock, and paint and weather this kit of the quarry building, which is a Dapper, I think, 3R kit. So it's obviously a 3D printed kit, so not a great deal of many pieces. So I'm going to get that built, and the idea of the quarry will be, it's going to be quite run down. So the building is going to be quite rusty. It's like a corrugated steel, and there'll be probably quite a bit of overgrown weeds and plants in the area as well. So yeah, there'll be the building to put together and paint and weather, and also we're going to have this which is just simply a piece of plywood at the moment, a small platform to offload goods and passengers, the workers, should I say, to the quarry. So I'm going to be using the techniques I'm planning on using for the station platform. So I'm going to use the Slater's plasticard, the embossed plasticard with the paved top and the brick sides, and then paint and weather it. So that'll be a really good way to test some painting and weathering of a platform. And then the actual surface of the quarry and the road, I'm thinking of using this very fine sand. So a WWS product, but essentially it's just fine sand. So stick that down to the quarry bed floor, probably or possibly not even use ballast, might just use fine sand throughout, and then paint it various shades of grey, and then apply weathering and so forth to that. Probably put some weeds and bushes down this area so it's all overgrown, and then probably overgrown areas, and then this area is going to be where the excavations carried out. So probably look at purchasing a small 1960s excavator of some sort, and then that'll be transported to the conveyor where you see this rock, and then that'll be transported up into this building where the rock will be ground down to I suppose ballast size if it's limestone, and loaded into the wagons and then shipped off to various customers wherever. So the quarry does give a good piece of industry, and yeah, that's going to be the next project. But yeah, so that's it really for today's video. So I'd just like to say again, thanks for watching. We're up to 150 subscribers now. It's growing steadily, getting some good comments and feedback, so thanks very much for that. It's appreciated. If there's anything you want to see in terms of videos, please let me know and I'll try and do them. I'm by no means an expert. I'm picking up lots of these things from other channels who've got far more experience than me, but yeah, if there's anything you want to know or a video, I'm more than happy to do something there in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please come back again. Be roughly another week before we get the next video out, I guess. And take care, and see you soon. And goodbye from Settle Carlisle 68. Bye.